I don't know if you remember this, and maybe I read your lips wrong, but I'm a pretty good lip reader. But I remember when you guys squared off, you were like looking around and you said, just like old times.
Yeah.
Because you guys, and I just thought
we
that
had
was
some
so cool.
absolute fucking battles down in Norfolk in the minors. I didn't know who Riles was. Like, I'd been in the league for 5 years? 5 years? 5 years. So, and you had just come from the Western Hockey League. And back then, there's no social media. There was no video. And then he's running around like an idiot. And I'm like, who is this young kid? I'm going to smack his lips off. And then we square off. I'm like, oh, I guess I'm not smacking his lips off. He's a little tougher than I thought he was going to be. So we had some battles down there. And then when we got to that point in the season, I mean, I tell you what, I become good friends with the Dropkick Murphys because of that fight. I went to like an after show like 2 or 3 days later, and Ken Casey came up to me. He's like, "You're a fucking animal. You're a fucking animal." I was like, we used to do that. We used to do that for peanuts down in the minors.
Yeah, I know, right?
20,000 people watching now instead of 4. It used to be just scouts lives watching us.
I know, right? A little different energy for sure. Yeah, those are the days. I mean, it's like it's hard to believe actually that we used to do that, because it was like, I just like look at some of these clips. I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I know one of those 2 fights there in Boston Gardens, you broke my nose. I think it was the second one. It was almost the exact same spot. It was almost the exact same fight, really.
Yeah, it was.
But it was just like, yeah, man, you're always a gamer. So every time I played you, I knew it was like there's probably a pretty damn good chance that we're gonna fight.
Well, we're both the same size, and you're majority a lefty. I'm actually left-handed, but same as you, throw ambidextrous. So I think one time in the minors, I tried to go left for left, and I think you got the better of me. I'm like, fuck this. I just got to come straight down the pipe and let the better man win at this point, because I knew I wasn't out messing you with my left. And it ended up being an amazing fight. There was no defense in neither of those.
No. It was definitely blow for blow.
They're just going. But there wasn't anyone sitting in the seat.
No.
Not a fucking chance. It was awesome.
Yeah, Philly and Boston, those crowds are very similar. Their fan base is very similar. They don't shy away from the violent stuff.
I'll tell you what, this just popped in my head. I don't care, Thordy, if you lost the fight, Jack Edwards would not say you did.
Oh no!
I do too. You could be sleeping, and he's like, "Oh, Thorny, he just he won, but he's taking it. He needed a rest." It's unbelievable.